had died, and my husband's mother had been murdered, and it was a really bad time in our lives, and I didn't feel like writing. I had this book proposal that I was working on, but I wasn't feeling it. I was really just in general miserable, terrible writer's block, just general malaise. I didn't want to do anything, completely unmotivated, and I knew that I needed to break myself out of this funk.
Beth came to see us by chance at a venue at home called The Rigger.
I had a Delta credit, and I just thought it would be fun to try and work on this project I've been working on and putting off for a little while. So I went over there at the end of January and stayed with a friend of mine. I have a friend there who I met her in Savannah. We've been great friends. When they moved back to the UK, it turns out that she lives 20 minutes from a different friend of mine. And that friend said, you know what, we should go see this band I know at this place called The Rigger. And I almost didn't go. I almost thought, like, I don't know, I'm a little bit jet lagged, I'm a little tired, I really don't know that. She said it was heavy metal too, and I don't really like heavy metal. And I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't go. And then the friend I was staying with, Hannah, said, no, we should go. And I said, you know what, saying yes is more fun. Let's go. It'll be fun. I just thought, these guys are really great. I really got into the music, and Claire knew every song, and she was having a great time. Hannah seemed to be having a good time too. So they really impressed me.
Well, it was a good night at The Rigger, and we had far too many drinks, as we all wanted to do, and we had a great time. And then a few weeks after that, Beth messaged us and said, I had a great time, I like you guys, I've got a crazy idea.
I know this whole thing sounds really crazy, what I did, and it seems like I went above and beyond for no good reason, but I really did have a good reason. They gave me, unknowingly, they gave me a gift. Even though they did not do it on purpose and didn't even know they were doing it, they're the reason why I got myself sorted out, and I wanted to give back.
Because we're here now, we're doing it, and it seems so surreal. It doesn't seem real. This does not seem real at all. My fights no more, still hurt and pain. What we lose as one in friends we gain. When there's nothing left to say, and the ink runs dry, it's something I can never do.
First one was Nashville.
Yeah, the Cobra in Nashville.
The venue was really cool. The way that it was set out, the sound guy was great as well.
He was such a nice dude.
Yeah, and the other bands as well we played with.
Staff as well, they were lovely.
It was our first show, maybe slightly jet lagged, I'm not sure. But we had an iffy show. We were, alright. But we had problems with our equipment from the start. I didn't like my tone, I didn't like the way that it was set up. Nick's bass.
The bass that I was playing was a 70s Fender Jazz, and now I need to buy a 70s Fender Jazz. The very first night, tuned up. Oh, this is a nice bass. Oh, that sounds good. And then about, I want to say 30 seconds into the first song, the G string broke. Ho ho! You might think, that's a bit sexy. No, it's not. Because what you've got is, let's go through the 4 strings on a bass. Let's do this together. You've got the E. Bum 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 bum. You've got the A. Bum 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 bum. You've got the D. Bum 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 bum. You've got the G.
Choking an otter. the gear that we got wasn't good, and it should have been good.
Ron had
Two parts of two different drum stools.
Why? Si, did you have any...
I did. My amp was crap. Apparently it was worth $1,000, which is toss. It's
$1,000 a shit!
Everyone kept coming up to me and saying, like, I like your amp. Why? What's it from? Is that an old Fender? And I'm like, dude, it's crap. It was an old Fender. It didn't suit my sound. I was playing through a shitty Les Paul. It was my shitty Les Paul, so that's fine. But it was crap. Anyway, I bought my tiny orange micro head that I've been using to practice with. Took it over because it's this big. I could fit it in a suitcase. And I also bought a power adapter for it as well. So Nick got the power adapter so we could plug in, etc. over there. Fucking kept electrocuting me, didn't it? Every time I went near a microphone, 2 venues I tried it, 2 different extensions, 2 different adapters. Near a microphone. Little bang! Honestly, it's the worst I've ever had. So I got electrocuted by my own amp twice.
The next one was Caledonia Lounge.
Athens is such a cool town. The venue was ace. A lot of people came to the gig from us just speaking to
And are now following us and have bought merch as well. It was superb. Such nice people.
Caledonia Lounge. The venue was ace. Loved the space. Just a little kind of rectangle room, but they've done such nice things with it. I love this. I was so receptive and friendly. Everyone we went up to and said we're playing a gig, would you like a flyer? So many people were genuinely interested.
Our heart, it belongs to you, Beth, over there, the lady who brought us over from England. We're doing extremely well in England, but I want to give you a massive round of applause,
I
Beth.
felt like I was in charge, so it was very stressful. The week that they were here, I couldn't be with them some of the days because of a full-time job. I had a lot of responsibilities, but near the ending of the week, I was able to drive them to some of the gigs they had to play. And I was a little nervous because, I mean, these are guys who have been friends for 20-something years, 10-something years, and here I am, I've only known them for a year, so I thought it would be a little awkward maybe, being the fourth wheel, so to speak, but we had such a good time. I laughed so much with them, and I feel like they got closer, and I got to know them really well. I feel like, yeah, maybe I haven't known them but for a year, but I feel like I've known them for way longer than that.
The next venue was Smith's Old Bar.
Oh, brilliant!
Atlanta, where my drum stool collapsed.
No.
We demonstrate how. So normally, in fact, this sofa's not too far off from. So normally.
Hang on, do I need to scoot the
No,
camera back?
it's fine, it's fine. This is my normal sort of seat height, playing drums, that's about right. And then my seat collapsed, and I was down here with my legs up here like this, jumping away like this, and it was very fucking difficult. For me, the gig was basically a disaster, because that was.
We played well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ironically, it was probably one of the best gigs that I played, but first song getting drum stool.
People bought us lots of tequila. The crowd were lovely, so lovely.
Oh man, yeah, we got wasted on stage.
We got
that
really
night.
drunk on stage, and we survived.
Welcome to America! Yes!
Yeah, that
Thank you, guys.
was cool as anything.
As bees.
Next venue was
Nick.
Birmingham.
Alabama. And this is where the whole America came from, because when you walk in, all there were It was awesome. It was such a grotty little place, but it was so cool.
It was the American rigger.
It was dirty. There were people. There was someone outside with what we call a barbecue, what you may call a grill. And then, when you walk in,
Street meat.
there are trucks and there are truckers. There are dogs and there are guns. And if you played bad, they would tell you. That's the venues. So
Okay.
I absolutely would consider their visit to the U.S. a success. They made new friends, they made new fans, they had a good time, got to do things they hadn't done before, see things they hadn't seen before, and I think we all learned a lot too. I know how I will do things differently, and I think they do too, but they're already talking about wanting to come back next year.
I like that it's brought us all closer together, and I thought that after 7 and 8 days together that it would be testing on us, because I am testing generally, but it's actually, I am going to miss them when we go home. I know I'm going to see them in a few days, but I miss being around. I think it's brought us closer as friends, not just as a band.
I want to do this again.
Yeah. I want to write a new EP, I want to write it out there.
Yeah.
Because I think we'll take so much from this that it will. I think what we write next is going to be. It's going to be a conclusion. It's going to have a lot to do with this trip.
Recent follower of Jesse's Divide, and I am absolutely blown away with the amount of energy that they have towards their audience.
There was so much energy, the crowd was into it.
Their interactions with their audience at their live shows is one of the most refreshing things that I have seen in an American show in a very, very long time.
Fucking fantastic.